Hello everyone! We're back with another episode of Grim Dawn, playing through the entire campaign story, hell the lore you can stomach. Today we are probably going to kill ourselves Agilius, and then find the Warden's Cellar and Kasparov's apprentice over here. Kasparov, the... Yes, she's hiding in the basement. Honestly, Kasparov's apprentice is more important than Kasparov is because she's the one who does all the heavy lifting for our components and taking our stuff apart and just things. Okay. Bear with me. I have not played on this character in a hot second, so we're going to have to get back into the rhythm of the abilities, see where everything's going, and remember what I'm doing. Oh my god. Knives! Freeze them! More knives! Okay, there we go. Sounds about right. Kick this door open. So, I don't know if we... Oh god, that's right, we're melee. I forgot. This game is actually infinitely more difficult for melee characters, and if I haven't mentioned that already, let it be known! Fucking knives. Oh, Jesus. Are you just spawning? I think you guys... No. Please die. Yes, okay, so they do spawn enemies, because those ones just died. I really don't do any damage at all. Maybe Veteran was not the right call. Go ahead and pop that, throw some more knives. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe normal's probably the way to go for experience gain. But being that this is a... We're gonna zip over here. Because I don't want to get stuck in that huge group of enemies. Normal just makes enemies more difficult to kill, and it's only a 10% XP increase, which doesn't really make me feel super great for the amount of time that I still have to put into killing these fuckers. So... Oh my god! We're probably... Not with this playthrough, obviously, because we're already here. We might as well make it difficult. Try our damnedest not to die. Oh wow. Should have done a hardcore character. That's probably a journey for another time. Yeah, I'm just not feeling the experience gain, honestly. In any significant capacity, anyway. So at least until we hit a specific point in the build where our abilities are all like super murdering people, it's probably best to just stick with normal for the grind. At least until level 30-ish, I would assume. Where you can have some semblance of gear and your build figured out and things like that. Okay. Whoop. Bam. Wow, they just keep going. Do we get them all? Is this the last one? There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Gotta go up and to the right, or to the northeast for all you compass users out there. Oh. So, yeah. This is... Never really stop and look at these. Oh, can you guys just get... I was hoping to have a moment with the map, if you could. Like, I just want to check some stuff out. Would it be so difficult for you to just leave me alone? There we go. Okay. There's still more. Fireball, fireball. Holy shit, please just die. Where's the Frost Nova? I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to hit the button, but here we go. I just wanted to look at this bridge. Like, sure the texture is a little bit, you know, fuzzy, but this is just such a cool... The trees, the water, it's just really neat. Like, it's a very good segue that you're not going to ever notice that goes into the next zone. This kind of like warns you of the passing the threshold, you know? I think that's fantastic stuff. And you can really see a lot of that kind of thing in this game because the maps aren't procedurally generated. They're actually handcrafted. Everything about them is very, you know, tailored to the experience, which is really nice. Like, I'm all for making it easy so you can pump out a lot, but at the same time, this artistic spin on environment making and modeling and lighting and all that stuff, I absolutely fucking love it. It's the same reason that I will always enjoy, you know, oh, we're not gonna talk to, oh, well, he's probably just gonna freak out and die again. Anyway, the whole process of modeling and creating these games, especially action RPG games and stuff like MMOs and that kind of thing, where you need the environment to be replaceable easily, right? I really dig when a company or a designer or studio, whatever the fuck, is working on the game, actually takes their time and puts effort into something that the industry is just kind of like, oh, well, let's, okay, finally. Let's tell a computer to build this. The only exception to that, I think, would be Minecraft. And I don't play Minecraft anymore. I played it must have been more than 5 years ago. But that game had such a crazy good way of making these really huge... I don't know what it was about that game, but those environments were incredible for being all randomly seeded. But anyway, the whole... Holy shit, just die, please. Zombies are fighting swamp rats. I really need a better ability. Oh my god, freeze, please. Oh no, you're right, sorry. The point I was making earlier, though, is that, like, a lot of games you'll see some really mo-capped and really kind of forced shots. And when you look at them, you're like, okay, well, obviously this designer or the person who made this decision doesn't really have an eye for what it means to be cinematic. Doesn't have like that really personal feel to it, you know? Oh my god, this is taking so long. Oh, I wish our sword did more damage. But it's those kind of games that, even though there's a couple that I really like that incorporate that kind of stuff, at the same time I'm just like, could you just give someone the time to really, you know, make this more than human? Which is ultimately the problem that I have with it, right? Like, when I see a game with that kind of animation or with that kind of environmental setting, like, you're taking the art out of it. You're taking the reflection of it away, and you're just like, oh yeah, here's a character, and then we put a guy in a suit, and then we got this. So have fun. And the whole time it's like, okay, well, I'm supposed to be playing this superhuman, more than natural hero character, and they're just like, ooh, that was close. And you just fucking, I don't have any potions for this shit either. Oh! It's rough. It's rough. Okay. I just need to get over here, freeze everybody again. This is the only ability that I have that does any amount of damage, and I almost got fucking slaughtered. Freeze it again. And I hit the wrong one. I really just do not do damage, huh? Okay, finally. Thank God. Yeah, veteran difficulty was probably not a great decision. But anyway, I just need to save the person. Can you guys just chill? Get it? Chill out. Send him on back through the rift gate. Freeze the boogers again. Gonna save our mana here for another Frost Nova. Oh, okay. It's fine. This is doing at least enough damage. If the cooldown were shorter, it'd be perfect. And you know what? Maybe we just get rid of our Q, our Amarasta's Blade Burst, and we go pure Frost Nova, because it seems to be the only thing that's working. Killing these guys at at least a considerable frame of time. Gross. I don't like how long it's taking, but at the same time, I can't really do anything about that because this is the character that I built, and I feel like this is probably going to be something that I need to worry about later on anyway. Still can't use any of this shit. 16, 17, 19. Jesus. Okay. I'll pick them both up. I don't know what they're fucking doing. Oh, it was metal. Okay. Perfect. We do some bleeding damage, I believe. We do. Okay. That is not terrible. We're going to go ahead and leave out of the cellar and find something else to fucking do. Because, oh, hey, look at that. Oh. Ooh. You got all just stay there. Awesome. We're almost 16 too. Start. Knives. Get out from behind the thing. Freeze. Okay. Fucker. Come here. I don't need you doing ranged damage while I'm trying to deal with the big melee boys. The sword guys are talking. Alright. More knives. Yeah, I think Frost Nova is definitely going to be the way to go with the amount of in that we have to be. Didn't even get a chance to use the blink to kill the guy. We're 16 now though, so we get our resources back. Not going to be a thing that happens often, but at the same time, we'll take what we can get because this whole damn thing is just going so slow. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord! Now I'm attacking slow for some reason? There we go. Now we've got some attack speed. Knives, you're dead. We've cleansed the shrine. Not doing gun, not doing two-handed. Unless two-handed makes things quicker. At this point, I want to speed the game up because I know this is probably super boring to watch at this speed. We've got our gloves now, though. 2 to Veil of Shadow and 2 to Shadow Strike. Fuck yeah. We do use this Shadow Strike, and I believe we're using... Nope, we are not using Veil of Shadow yet. We're going to go to the Spirit Guide and rip those out of there. All 6 to Frost Nova. Go home real quick. Then we're gonna pop right back and go find that stupid cellar. So what we're gonna go do right now, I'm not sure if I've done it yet through this playthrough, but the Spirit Guide is our way to undo bad decisions. That's the best way to explain it. So I don't want to be using this ability. What I'm going to do is take them all out of there, and then we are going to put them into other abilities. I've got 6 now. We'll throw 1 into Veil of Shadow just to have it. This is doing Vitality and Bleeding. Let's do... 10% piercing converted to vitality. But it decreases the cost, or the cooldown. I'm gonna give this a shot, because being able to throw the knives more often, I think, is what I want. Go turn in this quest. Yes, thank you. And now we're gonna go right back to where we are here. So essentially what should happen now, remove that. Oh my god. Yeah, they do significantly less damage. We can kite with them essentially. And they are doing significantly more than our auto attacks. I think, yeah. Oh, it takes so much mana though. Fuck. Like over here, out of the way. Ah, this is bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I want to with these. Which kind of sucks. I'm going to have to drop them back to... That's so much energy for so little payoff. Yeah, well, that's a thing that we're just going to have to deal with for now until we get them respec'd, and I'm not going to do that in this video because I've already wasted enough time doing nothing. Freeze! Jesus, it's the entire house. I fucking froze the entire house. That was incredible. I still don't have any spirit potions. Really upsetting. There's a health potion, though. I mean, that I had to use. Shit! And I just gave away my only opportunity to use another Frost Nova. There's more over there, too. Oh, Jesus. Hit him with freeze. The deep freeze, they all exploded. That's fantastic. There's another potion. Really would love a spirit potion at this point. They're taking a lot of that frostburn damage. Shit. This is the cellar that we need to go to. What we're going to do instead, though, is go pick up that lore. Check that out. Inquisitor Creed. 3rd and 4th entry. Both dead, so I can't blink up here. And I think... Yes. No, I need you to come around here. Pathing! Work with me! Alright. Made it. Whew, boy. Okay, so... 3rd entry, Inquisitor Creed. I finally arrived in Burwich after passing through the dismal area known as Whitemire. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated about Whitemire, and indeed the name itself makes one easy. One easy. Uneasy. Jesus. Are you really coming over here while I'm trying to read? Get out of here. Alright. I hadn't put much stock in them, but my recent experiences lend some credence to the old tales. Nevertheless, I have reached my destination, and it seems the Warden of Devil's Crossing, who resides in Burwich, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered town and insisted I accept Krieg's invitation to be put up at his manor. I find this very peculiar, but I have accepted the offer as it is my best chance to investigate the manor itself. Going to make this entry short, I've been summoned to join Krieg for supper in the dining hall. This should prove illuminating. I've been a guest. This is a big one. I've been a guest to Warden Krieg at his manor for over a week now, and my suspicions that something terrible is going on here grow with each day. Every day I set out to some destination in or around Burwich to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes or merely fantastic tales, but many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel that there is a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. There are peripheral cases, though, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense for my prolonged stay in Burwich. Krieg himself has become the focus of my primary investigation, despite an overwhelming conviction that Krieg is not what he appears to be and is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activity. I have found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that could be used to open an inquisition. Much of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs from which Krieg and other visitors come and go, but I am not permitted to enter. Stranger yet, I have awoken in the night to sounds like creaking of wagons moving along the road, but then look out my window down upon the village and see nothing. Where are these sounds coming from? The game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet I am not certain who is the cat and who is the mouse. And just like that, we'll let this video go. Tomorrow we'll be back down in the cellar of Warden Krieg himself to figure out just what the dirty fuck is going on here with this. Hire a warden and in charge of the entire town. It's a little weird. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. I know this probably wasn't the best use of time for this one, but I'll flesh the build out a little bit harder before we enter in here, so we don't have to do all that walking around in circles. Thank you again, dudes, for chilling out, and I hope you have yourself a fantastic day.